I have my own brother man all the way from my community. Doc.
Yes.
So this is Dr. Gospower is here today. Doc, how are you doing?
I'm good.
It's nice having you again in Canada.
Oh,
meanwhile, you're looking
very
good. Too much enjoyment
God.
in Nigeria.
Yes, of course. It's my motherland. And as an Arachi indigenous, we have food surplus.
Oh my goodness.
Abundant.
Those ones you pluck from the farm?
Directly from the farm.
Fresh.
Fresh.
That gives good blood.
Exactly. Including seafoods.
Oh my goodness me.
And those things that keeps us fresh.
You can say that again.
We don't eat frozen things.
Oh my God.
That is the truth.
Guys, let me not go there. Bro, nice having you.
Yes.
So how's it been?
Oh, God has been great.
Wow,
God has been great.
interesting. No, it's evident, right? It's evident, right?
Yeah.
So last year was a unique one, and this is the third edition of this conference. So what are you bringing to the table this year?
Oh, fantastic. Should I say last year was a good one? No, if I should say a good one, then I think I'm just trying to dress it down. Last year was fantastic. And the experience we had last year, the networking, and some other business related that we later had to metamorphose to what we never thought we could. So it was a great experience. And that was what propelled us to come back for the third edition. So I know coming back to Canada was something I never thought twice because of the experience of last year. So what do I bring on board? The experience of last year, the networking I've been able to experience, utilize, and to add more value to what this institute represents.
Interesting.
That is it.
So from last year, you said last year was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Borrowing your words.
Yes.
So were you able to, get from what the whole experience last year? Were there certain aspects of it that you were able to maybe possibly take home and impact your environment and the community that you actually belong? I'm talking about the academic world.
Yeah.
And from some of the networking and all that, was there any enhancement in some of the things that possibly you've been doing?
Yes. There was. Like from the experience I got last year and with some of the networking, I was made the chairman of the World Environmental Day celebration this year, 2025.
Oh, really?
And that experience brought to bear because I was able to attract partnership from one of the people that attended here, and he did branding of the t-shirts, and because it was all about recycling of plastics. So it comes to fruition thanks to the experience and the congress of last year. So it was beneficial to my school. A great one. Yes.
So gentlemen, I have one beautiful woman here with me today.
Thank you.
How are you doing? Buki?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, Buki is one of the speakers, right?
Yes, please.
So Buki, tell me, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing okay. Yes, we are here for the CPBI Congress, as you know it.
That's right.
So actually, this is my own very first time of attending this event, and I know. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. So, and I know it's gonna be so exciting for me. Yes, I'm one of the speakers, and I will be speaking on the topic economics, the role of economics in job retention. Yes, the role of economics in job retention for Canadians who are living with developmental disabilities.
Really?
Yes, exactly. Because when it comes to people living with developmental disabilities, economics plays, a major role. Because these people, they are not, like when they are being employed, there are things that needs to be put in place for them to be productive at the work environment. Okay. So this is where economics comes in. It makes the job environment to become more safer for them.
Really?
Yes. So, okay. For example, let me give you an example. Like for an individual that lives with ASD, that is autism spectrum disorder. This is a developmental disability. This group of individuals, they are very sensitive to light. Yes, they have high sensitivity to light and sound, sound loud. Yeah, they don't feel comfortable in such environments. So what if this group of individuals are being employed in a workplace? There has to be things in place. There has to be provisions for them to be able to work and be productive. For example, in terms of the like I said, that there is high sensitivity to light. There can be provisions of dimmers for them. There can be provisions of dimmers, and for the sound sensitivity, there can be provisions of what do I call it? Like headphones. This group of individuals can use headphones or earplugs. So by doing so, and also for the light sensitivity, for this the sensitivity, the light sensitivity that I spoke about too, in the workplace they can make this group of individuals can have their workstations set up in a place that is far from the window because of the light that is coming in. They are actually very sensitive. So this is where ergonomics comes into place. So this is what I'm going to be speaking about today.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Good to hear this. We've not thought about this, and you specialize in this?
Yes, that is my foundation. I would call it my foundation career in Canada, but now I work as a real estate agent. Okay. So I believe that in this kind of program, we need to bring this up, how this group of individuals can be made more comfortable, because they deserve employment as well. It's not just we. Everybody deserves gainful employment, you know what I mean? And because of the disability, the workplace needs to be more safer and more accessible for them.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Nice having you.
Thank you.
We look forward to a great speech today.
Exactly. Have a great one.
All right, take my boss here.
He is my boss.
No, don't take that.
He is my boss. He's my Oga at the top.
I know it's evident, right? It's clear that
he's my Oga at the
top. My boss, I celebrate you.
Thank you so much.
It's nice having Mr. Akin here. And this, I call him my boss because he's my boss. And he's doing quite a lot for us and in the community here. So he's someone that has brought our community in Africa, making sure that what things are happening, we're able to synergize in so many things and make sure that what progress is being brought to the fore. Thank you so much, Mr. Akin. It's nice having you here today.
Thank you so much.
So tell me about what's happening here today. Why are you here today?
Thank you.
I know you are connected and all that. So tell me.
Thank you so much, my dear brother Prince. And I want to first appreciate what BCC is doing.
Thank you.
Tremendous thing, especially the upcoming program, The Rising Star.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Awesome.
I look forward to it. And you see, when you come to Brampton and you have not visited Black Community Canada TV, and you have not seen Brampton.
You heard it. Right?
You have not seen Brampton because the tremendous things that they are doing, and voluntarily and otherwise, is awesome. And I really want to appreciate you, sir.
Thank you so much.
And Reverend Ajayi. So today, there's a conference going on by the third edition that is happening, and the convener, Dr. Regina Anyao, a good friend of mine, right from Nigeria.
Oh, really?
Right from Nigeria. We were together when he was a president of Nigerian Institute of Nigerian Safety Professional.
Really?
I was the PRO.
Wow.
So we've been working closely together.
That's amazing.
So interestingly, we both found ourselves here in Canada, and we are carrying on the job. Anyan is a very, very industrious person, very articulate, and he's someone that I have worked with in Nigeria, and I'm still working with in Canada. He's a good friend.
So looking at the college, that has been set up.
Yes, St. Martha.
How do you see that, impacting young generation, especially even those from Africa?
Thank you so much for that question. St. Martha's College is based on safety, occupational health and safety. I would say, is one of the initiatives that a black man in Canada is instituting and bringing up. Himself and myself, we are members of, now they call it the Institute of, Canadian Institute of Safety Professionals. Yes. So, but to have an institution based on safety, I have not seen it in Canada. They can have it as courses, but as an institution, this is one of its kind. and is something that he, Reginald, Dr. Anyanwu, has passion of. I'm also passionate about safety. So I did occupational health and safety right in UK. So it's something that we need. It's very green in any country and it's tremendous, and this is just the beginning, and you will be proud by the time it takes off properly. It's taking off and you'll be proud. I'm proud to be part of that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
nice
much.
Having you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the great work you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, we look forward to a great conference.
Thank you so much.
All right,
It gladdens my heart to be here again and it's the morning or it's afternoon if I'm not mistaken. It's the morning to present yet another keynote lecture or presentation in this 2025 International Congress and Expo being organized by the Canadian Pure Breed Institute. Last year at this podium, I stood here and gave a keynote. And I want to appreciate God for the opportunity given to me again to do same this 2025. This is the first we were here some few minutes or some hours ago. By the special grace of God, the St. Martha Occupational Health and Safety College is going places. We have received requests for partnership between the Federal Polytechnic Okada in Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Well, it's been fine-tuned and that endorsement will be done very soon. And also beautiful to announce to you that by the special grace of God, the premier Federal University of Environment and Technology, Nigeria, which by the special grace of God I have been appointed as the current president, as you call it here, vice chancellor. We shall be partnering with not just CPBI, but also the St. Martha Occupational and Safety College. Yes. We shall have both staff and faculty and student exchange programs as we get on board. And most of our professionals here will be involved in teaching remotely and even physically. And by God's grace, next year's Congress, we shall sponsor our staff from the university to be part of this Congress. That's the good news. It's going to be better. Tomorrow will be greater. I want to thank you, my president, for this wonderful platform you have created for us to network and also share and cross-fertilize ideas. Today, we'll be talking on institutionalizing occupational health and safety management for sustainable development. I've long been introduced, I don't want to introduce myself again, so we're going to the business of the day. Is it working? Is it working? Okay. I'm a teacher, so I'm going to make sure that you go home here with something today. I'm sure that you get home with something, because if you don't go home with any learning today, then I've cheated you. So but you must go home with something today. And that's why I said occupational health and safety management is a critical aspect of sustainable development. Why? Because it ensures the well-being of workers while enhancing productivity as well as economic growth. As well, back to my presentation. When we talk about occupational health and safety, we are talking about what policies, procedures, practices, reducing economic burden by lowering the healthcare costs and compensation claims. You agree with me that when accidents occur in workplaces and the work environment is unsafe by implication, not a fault of the worker, the organization pays a lot of liabilities. Am I correct? Yes, compensation, and of course that will lower the productivity and income of the organization. So through department, We have been trying to what's called health safety and HSC, but we have not integrated the occupational aspect of it, and that's what we're advocating in this Congress. Not just the health and safety. What about that occupational part of it, occupational health component of it? Because the health of our workers is paramount to the productivity of every organization, and that is why it's becoming cardinal that be taken into consideration in every organization, both government and private organizations. I'm very pleased that I do some of this. Other organizations think that well, is for the big companies. No. Remember that when you do proper risk assessment and evaluation of your work environment, you do what? You reduce risk exposure of your workers. And of course, when the risk is reduced, hazards is also reduced, and of course, disaster is not averted in the process. Implementing training programs for employees, very, very what? Cardinal. These are strategies we can integrate occupational health and safety, management. I've listed this, but I challenges. What are challenges that will limit, us from utilizing occupational health and safety? One, limited resources. Like I mentioned, IOCs. IOCs have all the resources to be able to implement all this. What about the one-man business? The little business around. Every businessman is a capitalist. His target is to do what? Maximize profit. And even if possible, is zero cost. If possible, what? Without putting anything, he wants to get all the profits. So, finance becomes what? Excellent. They have limited resources to be able to go into. It costs a lot to implement all this. So that's going to be a challenge. But be that as may, it's one of the ways we can reduce workplace accidents, improve the health of workers, and of course, ensure productivity. Also, lack of awareness. We have insufficient knowledge on the occupational health and safety benefits, and that hinders its implementation. Most of the things we're talking about here, that many people may be sounding so strange. They may be hearing it for the first time. So we have taken it seriously. So this lack of awareness is one of the challenges we're facing, and there must be aggressive crusade, if I may use that word, to get people aware of the importance of occupational health and safety management in ensuring productivity and economic growth in any given organization and even society at large. And of course, human beings being what we are resistant to what change. That's why when innovations are being introduced, we have what we call the early adopters. We have the laggards, those who wait until all of you have tested, and if you do not die, before they can join. Let me give you an example. During the COVID-19 era, when we were given the vaccines, many people said, we will wait. Those of you who have taken, if you continue to live, then we can take ours. And unfortunately, many people today couldn't take that vaccine with all the propagandas that surrounded the vaccine. Somebody told me, Prof, you have taken, I'll wait after 5 years. If you don't die, then I'll take. Very funny. Huh? So many people are resistant to change, and this is one of our great problems. Now, as a keynote speech or address in any given conference, what I'm just doing is the work of a catalyst. I will just throw in the confusion so that we can be arguing and quarreling. Because what I've done here is a thesis. You may agree with me, you may disagree with me. There are several papers that will be presented in course of this Congress. Some may be deriving from some of the key points I've noted here. This will be discussed even as I step down here. So what I've done here is to cause confusion. So that when you go in the various sections, you can discuss details. Either support and agree with me, or the other way. That's what I'm just doing. As a teacher, I'm paid to talk, but Dr. Ian did not pay me. So what I'm doing here is just to set the ball, rolling. So as this Congress continues, there are about 15 technical papers that have been approved for this Congress. Some of this will be having the derivatives from this, keynote. By the end of it today, by the end of this Congress, we will have something concrete that will come out as public from this Congress on how to actually institutionalize occupational health and safety management so that we can align ourselves with the sustainable development goals. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to conclude, that's how I present my paper, by reading the following that institutionalizing occupational health and safety management is essential for achieving sustainable development by what? Promoting what? Workers, improving productivity, and what? Ensuring environmental safety. I underscore there, protecting the workers. The workers work hard as to make the what? Money for the what? Organization. So their welfare is what? Paramount. Not just that, improving productivity. And that is why when the safety and the welfare of the workers is guaranteed, then productivity will be what? Improved. And of course, we will ensure what? A safe work environment. An effective occupational health and safety management system contribute directly to sustainable development by creating safer workplaces, reducing economic burdens. Remember I talked about economic burdens of taking care of the bills and compensation of accidents in workplaces. And of course, protecting the environment and enhancing societal well-being. We also say that collaborations between governments, organizations, and workers is crucial to fostering a culture of safety and sustainability. Also saying that collaboration between governments, organizations, and workers is crucial. Also through effective policies, training, and continuous monitoring, occupational health and safety can be firmly embedded within all sectors, thereby leading to long-term economic and societal benefits. I concluded by saying that organizations that integrate occupational health and safety into sustainability strategies are more resilient, they are more socially responsible, and are also more environmentally conscious. And that is why we are saying that it's important to, as much as possible, institutionalize occupational health and safety so that we can ensure environmental sustainability, economic productivity and growth, and of course, sustainable development. Well, I want to say thank you for listening. If you are still awake, if you are asleep, and wake up. At least you have heard thank you. Thank you, and thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have here Professor Prince Mums here with us today. Prof, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. No, it's evident, I can see you when you're glowing.
Okay, to go. Thank God for that.
Oh my God.
So I look forward to this day coming. Yeah.
Interesting. I want to ask, how's Nigeria been? But we are following some of the trends, and so let me start by saying congratulations to you.
Thank you very much
for becoming the VC of the Federal University
of Environment and Technology.
Yeah. Wow. That's Sakbenwa.
Yes, Sakbenwa.
Ogoni, River State, Nigeria.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did that? We saw it, and the president just said, and then we said, "Wow, this is wonderful." We started jumping.
Yeah. Well, I was taken aback, because I wasn't looking that direction. I was preparing my mind for something next year, come July, at the University of Port Harcourt. So I was on my way out of the country to attend a national conference in Kigali when I got a call. Congratulations. I said, what happened? So I've just been appointed Vice Chancellor, Pioneer Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Environment and Technology, Sakbenwa Kuroma in Ogoni, River State. I said, wow. So I was a bit confused. But however, I said, why? I said, look, they've looked at my track record, look at my profile, and because I'm a professor of environmental management, and for over 10 years as a professor of environmental management, University of Port Harcourt, former dean of the faculty of the Faculty of Social Sciences, 2 term dean in that matter. and the former Honorable Commissioner for Education in Rivers State. I've also worked in Ogoniland on sabbatical with the Shell Petroleum Development Company. Yeah, and I worked in the Ogoni Restoration Project, team. All these around the environment.
So you understand the terrain?
Very, very much. So look, they see there's no other better person suited for that job than you, with all the experience I've had in environmental, management, and especially working in that peculiar Ogoni environment, so that the president deemed fit to appoint you as the pioneer vice chancellor of the university. So fine. I've actually taken off in earnest. We've gone to visit the campuses. We've tried to put some documentation, at NUC, Nigerian Universities Commission, the TED Fund, Federal Ministry of Education, and all related, lessons of government in that regard. So by the special grace of God, October, we'll be able to begin admission of the first set of students to take off this university. Like, it's a specialized university, because of the peculiarity of the Ogoni, the Ogoni environment that has been depopulated by oil and gas activities for the past 35, 40 years. So we're going to focus more on research that will be able to improve the quality of the environment of the Ogoni people. Of course, conserving the environment and other sustainable livelihood of the people, because the people can't be left out in course of any environmental restoration, program of the federal, government. It's one of the, the targets of the federal government in the re-entry program of oil exploration into Ogoni land, and that is why we need to put certain things in place to ensure that we forestall, the reoccurrence of what happened in the past in terms of depopulation of the environment by oil and gas mining, activities in the region.
Thank you so much. With your wealth of experience and also your looking at how you're being able to understand the terrain. Yeah. Now, this is a unique university.
Yeah.
Would want to say that it's specially designed for the Ogonis? Would you want to say?
No, I wouldn't say it's specially designed for the Ogonis per se, because, the environment is so connected. What happens in Ogoni affects other parts of Rivers State, Nigeria, and the country, at large. But, it's situated in Ogoni because it will afford some kind of first-hand, information and other advantages of taking up such a professional university in an environment that's really highly contaminated by oil and gas. So there's no point traveling far to go and do some field studies. You are there, just right there. So it's also one of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda for the Ogoni people, trying to see how he can reintegrate Ogoni people into reassure them that the federal government actually, cares, for them. In fact, Ogoni people made specific, demands to the federal government as part of the re-entry, program. We want some things that are visible to show commitment on the part of the federal government, and the university is one of, such. And of course, it's not just for the Ogoni. After I'm not an Ogoni man, but I'm going to pioneer the university. So it's going to be a global university. I assure you that, and before the university is 2 o'clock too. You hear about the university. It's going to be a global one. We have interacted with so many professionals in the area of environment and technology across the world. People like Professor Chidi Ibe, Professor Joseph Ajenka, Professor Vincent Demio. These are global, professionals. Professor Hilary Inyan. We've been in touch with them, and we are building a world-class program. We'll look at environmental, forensics, cyber security. We'll talk about artificial intelligence and robotics. That's more the key focus of the university. So it's going to be great.
Well, I would dwell with you on this more when you come to the studio. For today, because we're on this carpet, let me digress and then come to the events today. Why we are here. So I think it's been beautiful. We had you here last year, as part of the chairman of the board of trustees and all that. So this is 1 year. So how have you weighed the progress thus far, and what should we expect going forward?
Yeah, thank you so very much. Last year we began, the second edition actually, and if you look at between last year and now, what has happened, a lot, have happened along the line. This conference is growing bigger and wider. You can see the number of registrants or participants in this year's conference. That's an assurance that look, something better, is happening. And of course, we do hope that in the next couple of months, we'll launch out the St. Martha Occupational Health and Safety College. We're almost done with the Ontario Ministry of Education and all the regulatory bodies, and let's say professional college. So progress has been made in that regard. Today's conference, as you can see from the turnout so far, is great. It's better than what we had last year. And next year promises to be better than this. So we do hope, we're going to have a wonderful outing. For instance, the theme for this year's conference is institutionalizing occupational health and safety management for sustainable development. Yeah. So occupational health and safety is one of the critical aspects of even sustainable development, as you can see in the keynote lecture that will be delivered in a while, from now. And next year,
you're a lecturer.
Yeah, if you allow me,
I will
go. But let me let you that we are already preparing for 2026 edition.
Right.
Yes, we are looking at occupational health and safety and artificial intelligence. To see,
the team is already there.
It's already there.
Interesting.
So we are working,
Before I let you go,
Okay.
maybe just one.
Okay.
Should we expect some synergy between your university over there? And
You've just said it all. So I'm the chairman of the academic board, of this college. It's already, the plan is already in motion.
Awesome.
We had a pre-conference meeting yesterday where I launched that out. That's going to be a partnership. The MOU will soon be, sent across for endorsement between this institution and also the institution back home in Nigeria. We're going to do a lot of things together. Resource persons from here will be teaching remotely our students. We are looking at exchange of both students and faculty as we progress. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Okay.
All right, guys.